Hi, we're going to do another science experiment today, and this one is using milk. We have milk. I have a big milk, and some dishwashing soap, and some food coloring over here. And it's going to do an amazing thing. When we use dishwashing soap, we use it because plates get dirty, and they get greasy, and they get fatty. And so dishwashing soap pushes that fat away, pushes the grease away, and cleans the plate. So we're going to see what happens when we use some of this with milk. Milk has fat in it. So we're going to see what happens when we put soap with milk. And with colors, you won't believe it. So I'm going to pour some of this milk. I'm using whole milk because whole milk has more fat in it, but you can use any kind of milk you want. And you pour it into a pan like this, and you put about a 1/4 inch, just a little bit, just so the whole bottom is covered. Like that. And then you take the different food coloring and you just put drips around like that. Got some yellow and red. All the colors that we keep talking about in school. And blue and some green. And then you take some liquid soap that I put in here. And I'm using a toothpick, but you could also use a Q-tip. And you just dip it in and get ready because it's amazing. And you just take it and you dip it into a color. Look at that. I made a star. That is just so cool. And you hold it there for a little while because it keeps on moving. So the soap pushed the fat away that was in the milk and made the colors just push away and explode. Look at it. It's still going. It keeps on working. It's keep pushing it away. Let's see if we try again and we put it in another color. I don't know whether it will work, but let's find out. No. So what happens sometimes you can do it for hours and keep on going. But sometimes what happens is the soap pushes all the fat away and there's no more fat to push away anymore. So we could try it one more time to see if it works again. But, oh, look, this one started to work. There it goes. It took a minute for it to start to work, but it started. So let's see if we can get it. There goes another one. So look what you can do. You can just watch it. It's so magical. It's just, we're making rainbows and colors and just like explosions, like volcanoes. I don't know. It's so cool. I don't see if it's going to work over here. Not so much. But maybe it will decide. Look, it's still going. Can you see? It's still working. Sometimes it just does that. Suddenly it just starts churning up. So you can work on that for a while. Now, if you want to, when you're finished and that stop churn, look, it's still going. If it stopped churning, then you can, if you want to do it again, you have to make sure that you wash out your tray really, really well, because if there's soap left on your tray, then it may not work so well. Look what's happening now. The changes in the colors, it's just so beautiful. It's still changing. There's another one we can do with milk. So I'm going to pour some milk now into this tray. And let's see what happens. Put some milk in, about the same amount. And we can put colors in here too. All the colors again. This one's still churning. It's pretty cool. And some red. And some blue. And this time we're going to use some of this. It's rubbing alcohol. And we use the same little bit of amount of it to use. Rubbing alcohol, when it mixes with milk, makes milk kind of jiggle and wiggle and do all kinds of crazy things. So this time I'm using a Q-tip. And again, you're going to put it in there and hold it in a color and just watch what happens. So let's see what happens now. Look at that. And it's still jiggling and wiggling and kind of pushing it away, but does it in a different way. It just keeps moving and jiggling. And keep it in there. Just hold that Q-tip in there for a while to watch what happens. Should we see if it works in another color? Let's find out. Yeah. So another thing that you can do, you can also spend hours doing that. I could just watch it do that for so long. The colors, the way they mix, it's so beautiful. Drip another one in there. And it keeps on wiggling and moving. So I hope you have some of this at home. Not everybody has it, but it just is really fun to use. And we can try it again. Now the other thing I'm going to suggest is don't mix it with your Q-tip or with your toothpick, because then it turns into a very ugly grayish brown color that you don't want anymore. I could do this all day. I'll do one more and then see what happens. So you can do this, and look how gorgeous both of these are. You can do it all day long and just have so much fun. So another crazy great science experience. So I hope that you can try it later. Bye.